ma famille court, oh nous pourri là, ma chère fini si les là, do to me oh nous pourri oh do oh nous pourri oh, ma famille court, oh nous pourri oh. This tune's a banger. I mean, I say that about all the tunes I put in their videos before, but of course they're bangers if I wouldn't put them up. I feel this potentially is one of the most iconic old school R&B Afrobeats tunes. I'm talking before Afrobeats was a thing, before Afrobeats was fashion. This tune is iconic, man. This tune's got to be remembered for generations and generations, man. Big boy song, Style Plus on me, big boy song. Good morning, what's the time now? Good afternoon, people. I say good afternoon. Some of you might be watching in the morning, evening, or afternoon. Hello, people. Fragrance video. I'm excited to be back. This fragrance we're gonna talk about is one of my niche fragrances. I don't have that many niche fragrances, but yeah, is it the first niche fragrance I bought? Yeah, it's the first niche fragrance I bought. Selfridges, I remember I bought it from. I didn't even plan to go and buy fragrances this day, but I don't know, from London or whatever. Been in Selfridges, Oxford Street, and you've seen how they apply pressure in regards to sales of their fragrances, perfumes, then yeah, you understand how I got sucked into buying this fragrance. Fragrance is a very sensual fragrance, very sweet. They're the best words I can use to describe it. Also, the rest of the description will come on later in the video. Majan Sensual Oman RD. Now, this was the first niche fragrance I ever bought. As I said, I bought it from Selfridges. Didn't plan to go and buy fragrances this day, but they sold it to me, sort of thing. This fragrance is a very sweet fragrance. The key notes are, there aren't that many notes in this fragrance for niche fragrance. There aren't that many notes, and I'll get into that later. But yeah, key notes in this fragrance are sandalwood, ambergris, and vanilla. Now, the vanilla is very, very, very powerful in this fragrance. Yeah, when you smell this fragrance, the first thing you get is vanilla, and I promise you, you don't need to be a fragrance connoisseur, or you don't need to be a fragrance expert or whatever to smell the vanilla. This fragrance is more or less pure vanilla. The vanilla is so strong. I mean, you do get a bit of the wood vibes as well as the fragrance starts to settle down, but first spray vanilla is what you're really getting in this fragrance. How long does this fragrance last? You've got sweet notes. I feel when you've got wood and when you've got vanilla, especially in fragrances, you know vanilla, the fragrances should last long. As I said, it's got a lot of vanilla, so the fragrance, I mean, if you're going out one night before, you're gonna smell it on the next night when you wake up. I mean, it won't smell like you just sprayed it, but you'll be able to get sniffs of it. So for performance, I'll easily give this fragrance double figures. I'm talking 11, 12 hours-ish. If you do spray it on your clothes, you're simply gonna have to wash your clothes. It's one of those ones. So I mean, you should be washing your clothes anyway, but I mean, it's the sort of thing in which that fragrance is gonna stay on your clothes for a long time. It's a fragrance that does project very well. For projection, I mean, you're getting, as I said, performance overall, it's a very good fragrance. So projection, you're getting a good few hours. I say a good 3 hours at least. And then it starts to dumb down. But as I said, on your skin, it lasts very long. So longevity, you're getting double hours on this fragrance. Now, what do I think of this fragrance? Personally, as I said, it's a niche fragrance. I haven't gone into the price, so I'll get into the price later on. The fragrance is a good smelling fragrance. I mean, it's nothing special, and nothing too special in my opinion. Obviously, you can somewhat start to appreciate the scent as it stays on your skin a little bit longer if you do like these sort of sweet vanilla calm scents. However, I don't feel it's anything amazing considering it's a niche fragrance. As I said, later on I'll get into the price. I've had friends that have smelled as well. They're like, yeah, it smells nice, but it's nothing amazing again. They feel my other niche fragrances smell much better. Again, as I said, it's a pleasant fragrance. It is a fragrance in which, though, if people smell, they will say it smells nice. I feel because of the vanilla, it's a fragrance in which women love. I mean, women love vanilla. Where vanilla goes well in women's fragrances. This fragrance is actually marketed as a unisex fragrance, but I'll be so honest with you. I mean, I think this fragrance smells way more feminine than it does masculine. So this again is a fragrance in which a man or a woman can wear. I've mentioned about some of my other sweet fragrances. If you're confident in your skin, if you like the fragrance, not to suggest you're not confident in your skin if you don't like these sweet fragrances, but if you're comfortable wearing fragrances that are sweet and may come across a little bit more feminine, as a man you can wear this. This fragrance is marketed as unisex, but I feel it leans way more on the feminine side in regards to the fragrance. Now, who can wear this fragrance? I feel more or less anyone can wear this fragrance. It's the sort of fragrance in which I do feel maybe suited a little bit more to the older person, not necessarily expecting young people to be forking out on niche fragrances. So I do feel it's definitely obviously more targeted to the older person. As I said, I do feel it smells a little bit more feminine than it does masculine, even though it's marketed as a unisex fragrance. I feel it definitely can go well as it will go well as a date night fragrance. As I said, it's got vanilla and the notes complement each other pretty well. It's not, for example, even though it's got vanilla, it's not like Spice Bomb vanilla, where it's a bit more, Spice Bomb's a little bit more spicy, more aggressive. This fragrance is smooth throughout the whole life of the fragrance, so I feel it will go well sort of like a date night fragrance, maybe over a meal, anything in which there's close encounters. Could wear it as a clubbing fragrance potentially, because it does project well and it lasts pretty long and it's sweet. So yeah, it could go as those sort of fragrances. Again, as I said, I do feel it will be very suitable for the older person as well. A young person could wear this, but obviously maybe someone a little bit more mature. I wouldn't expect an 18-year-old to be wearing this sort of fragrance. Now, how much does this fragrance cost? Yeah, it's £145 for 100 ml. So yeah, 100 ml is £145. That's how much you will be looking to pay. I believe really it's supposed to be only exclusive to Selfridges, but you know, as with fragrances these days, sometimes you can find it in other places. But in general, £145 is the price you will be looking at if you're looking to buy this fragrance. Do I think the fragrance is worth the price? I'll be honest, it depends what you like, but me personally, probably not. So if I could sort of turn back the hands of time or whatever, I'll probably use £145 to spend on another fragrance, something that does a little bit more, something that smells a little bit more niche. And I feel when I show my friends my niche fragrances, they do definitely feel this one stands out as a fragrance in which they don't understand why it costs as much as it does. When they smell the other niche fragrances, they understand the price tag. When they smell this, they're like, not too sure why it costs £145 for 100 ml. So yeah, I mean, if you like the fragrance, don't let me put you off. Go and smell the fragrance, see if you like it. As I always say, this is just opinion. I'll be straight up. This is probably one of the very few fragrances I have in my collection that I'll say, you know what, I don't think it was probably worth the price tag. If there's one fragrance in my collection I'll probably say isn't worth the price tag, it's probably this one. I've got to be straight up with you, I've got to be honest here. But as I said, go and smell it yourself. You may think otherwise, you may think differently. Yeah, thank you very much guys. I'm going to keep that a wrap. If you liked the video, share, like, subscribe. If you smell this fragrance, leave your comments below. I really want to know what you think about this fragrance. Do you think the price is worth it? Do you really love the smell? And if you do go smell it, let me know as usual. Do you smell what you expect to smell? As I said, the notes, there's not much going on in the fragrance, especially for a niche fragrance. So did you smell what you expect to smell? Do you like it? Do you think it's worth the price tag? Let me know, and I'll see you again next time. Thank you very much. Love.